All right, students, this is actually from lesson 19.1, explain number 3 on slide 5, parts A and B. Figured we'd just run through it real quick so you could see it fully worked out step by step. So we start off with what we know, and what we know is both of these are parabolas. And parabolas come from the generic equation f of x equals ax squared. Now, last video we talked about k being our new version of a y-intercept. But for this purposes, you'll notice both are oriented at the origin, so k would equal 0. So let's start off with this first one right here. So they gave us a point that is on the parabola. So we have a point, which is 2, 2, where this is x and y. And we are using the formula, okay, f of x equals ax squared. So what we're going to do is we need to find a. That's the only thing we don't know right now. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check this out. Don't I already have an x right here? And remember, this could be rewritten as y. So if that's the case, and for ease of sake, I'm going to color code this guy. So maybe he'll be a little bit easier to see when I plug him in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite the equation, and this is going to change to this 2 equals, here's my a, but for my x, I'm going to plug in that 2, and then I'm going to square it. All right, let's do the math. According to PEMDAS, first thing we have to do is inside parentheses, which is just the number 2. Nothing in the parentheses is being added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided, so you move on to exponents. And 2 squared is 4. So here we go. This 2 did not change. Here is 4 and my a. Now, why am I showing it as a 4 in front? Because coefficients always goes in front of variables. All right. Where's the variable I want by itself? Right here on the right side. What's attached to it? The only thing left is that 4. Let's get rid of it. And when I simplify it, I get 1/2 is a. So that means my actual function is f of x equals 1/2 of an a. Which kind of makes sense, because if you look at the parabola, isn't it more a vertical compression than a vertical shrink? Okay. Well, now take a look at b. And for b, we'll notice that it's reflected. So in my head, I should be thinking, okay, I know a has to be a negative, but I just don't know much else about it. So what we're going to do is pull the ordered pair off first. So I have a point, which is -2, comma, and I'm going to change my color again, -8. Okay, then a little bit easier to see it. This one we're going to call g of x just to keep them separate. G of x equals ax squared. And now, anywhere I see a y, I'm going to plug in a -8. And anywhere I see an x, I'm going to plug in my -2. All right, here we go. So, -2 squared would be -2 times -2, which is +4. So we have 4a. The -8 didn't change, so we'll leave it alone. Let's get rid of the 4. And what I end up with is -2 equals a. Well, if that's the case, then I know now my function is g of x equals -2x squared. Okay, that's how you work backwards from a graph to get a function rule for the parabola.